The podcast.
Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture.
Oh, you look just cool.
We're happy to be here with you today to speak Ojibwe and learn about the language and culture.
A rock star cartoonist. Oh, wow, you guys tear up this song.
Oh, thanks, sweetie.
Nice.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to
BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO.
the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Natasha. Now please welcome
NANABOOZHOO. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, BOOZHOO, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the live stream Indian time show. I guess we couldn't, of whatever reason. I got no excuse. We're coming on. What time is it?
It's 10:38 Central Time.
10:38. We usually come on 2.5 hours ago. But, yeah, I don't have the discipline I used to have. I got up just early. Then I had some sweet cereal, and that's like a drug. You go back to bed. And then once I go back to bed, I'm all out of sorts. So, anyway. Hey, Kizzy is still here, though. Bonjour, Kizzy. Sweetie, can you put a gold star by Kizzy Renee Davis's name?
You got it. Kizzy's first in line.
And Missy B is back. Oh, Anine, Missy B.
Bonjour, Missy B.
Missy B. Ashley King, she says, hello from our Irish Ojibwe family in Alberta, Canada. We love you guys. Hey, Miigwech. Hello, right back at you from the beautiful mosquito grounds of northern Minnesota.
Is that what you're calling it?
Yeah. I don't want to tell you from the Lake of the Leeches, which is what the res here is called. Leech Lake. Yeah. That sounds like quite a lake you want to go swimming in, huh? But anyway, it's nice to have you here. Bonjour. And Wally Bear is back on in. Wally Bear, Jim Dunn. Hoka, hey, Jim's back, sweetie.
Bonjour, Jim.
And Tyra Fountain. Oh, bonjour, Tyra. Tyra Fountain was here. And Ashley King. So anyway, today, what are we going to talk about today, sweetie?
Well, we should teach the word for Friday.
Oh yeah, that's always a good way to start. Today is Friday. And in the Anishinaabe language. Hey, you kids in back, listen up. I'm trying to teach you some language. Show some respect for your elder. We're going to talk about the language. Fridays were sacred to the Anishinaabe. Sometimes Fridays meant payday, you know. A lot of jobs, you only get paid every 2 weeks. So Friday can be like, oh, hey, you know what? Every 2 weeks, it's Good Friday. It's payday. But a Friday, well, we called the fifth day. Huh, sweetie?
Sure did.
Nano Gija Good. The fifth day. And this was because for a lot of our ancestors, they would go down to the liquor store and they get a fifth of Jack Daniels. And like, come on, man. Everybody's working for the weekend. Let's go get a fifth of Jack. And they go and have a party. And everything was fine.
What?
Yeah, I know that the kids kind of thought I was going to tell a story about the dangers of alcohol. But, yeah, no, it's fine.
Don't tell them that's fine.
What? Not everybody's an alcoholic. That's racist. Why do you got to assume that just because you're Indian, you can't have a fifth once in a while? creator made whiskey so we could all go have a good time, I say. When are you old enough to start drinking? I don't know. I was 14. And look at me now. Sweetie. What? What are you talking about? No idea. The fifth day. Nano Gija. And I actually don't mean the fifth. It means the fifth, like Beijig, Nij, Niswe, Niwin, Nanan. You know, this show in a lot of ways got started because we wanted to teach how to count to 10 in Ojibwe. What do you mean? Well, some of you new people new to the show here. Hey, Brandy Marie's here. Bonjour, Brandy. Brandy, miigwech so much for your kind card. I really appreciate it. But what were we talking about? Oh, the fifth day. So, anybody new to the show, we're a live stream Ojibwe language and culture podcast. But we also squeeze in a lot of music and jokes and, making fun of Van Gogh or whoever. Sometimes we'll even get Hitler. We'll call in just to see if somebody's going to get offended, But this all started because Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist down here, he had a vision. He had a dream. He was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to get rich and famous if I just make a children's book that can teach the children how to count to 10 in Ojibwe. Because in this way, we will reclaim our culture. We will reclaim the dreams of our ancestors. Or something like that. So he wrote a book called Dog and My Ingan. And Dog and My Ingan is basically, like a counting book. You count to 10 in Ojibwe. The dog, he speaks in English. And my Ingan, the wolf here, he speaks in Ojibwe. And so the dog would be, well, here's a little video. Sweetie, can you help me out with this? Yeah, sure. This is for sale in our Amazon link underneath, but yeah. Dog and Maingan by Michael Lyons. There's the dog. Sweetie. Hello. Bonjour. One. Beijig. One dog. Beijig Anamosh. One wolf. Beijig Maingan. Two. Nij. Two eagles. Nij Migazi Wug. Three. Niswe. Three bears. Niswe Mukwug. Four. Niwin. Four raccoons. Niwin AC Banag. Nanin. Five deer. Nanan Wawashigishiwag. I think we switched rows there. 5 deer. 6. Ningod Waswe. 6 crows. Ningod Waswe. Ande Wug. Ande Wug is a crow. 7. Nij Waswe. 7 rabbits. Nij Waswe. Wabuzug. Rabbits. 8. Ishwaswe. 8 squirrels. Ishwaswe. Misa Jedamug. 9. Jungiswe. 9 birds. Jungiswe Beneshiag. 10. Madaswe. 10 butterflies. Madaswe Mamengwa. Miigwech. Thank you, sweetie. That was fun. Dog and My Ingan. Available at Amazon.com. I think we just did an improv commercial. Yeah, it was pretty good. Order your copy of Dog and My Ingan and make Michael's day. Also, you know what I should tell them? What's that? This is a good gift, If you sign up on Patreon, so you could either buy this book once for like $9 and get the book. Or You could keep paying us over and over again every month, forever, for $10, and we'd send you this book once. You know, I'm no mathematician, but that's the fantastic deal we have. If you want to support our show, if you're just, not in it for the money or the books, but you're just cashy and you're like, you know what, I'm going to give some money to those guys, those guys who come on in the morning. You can click the link below. And we also have a PayPal. And we also have, and I think only my cousin Missy and Wisani have ever used it, but we've got a super chat. So if you'd like to give us a tip, if you want to tip the guitar player, we also have that. Anyway, enough talk about Junia. That's not our way, huh, sweetie? No, that's not the way of the Indian. It's not the way of the true human being. So how you doing today, sweetie? Oh, I'm doing great. It's a little, I don't know what to call it. It's hot and wet. Yeah, it's a little moist. I feel like I'm living in a sweat lodge. Yeah, it's pretty sticky around here. But I realized I'm not a summer person. All these years, we go on and on. Oh, hey, hang in there. Winter can't last forever. Soon it will be summer. And now I'm in the middle of summer. I'm like, okay, enough. If you guys want to switch it up and go back to being winter, I'm cool with that. I guess I prefer winter to summer. There, I said it. I don't mind having to let the pickup warm up. All right? Yeah, it's a big pain in the neck. Sometimes you got to put a space heater under the house and defrost pipes. It's dangerous. This ain't an easy place to live. But I prefer 40 below to 90. Okay? Because it's not like we're standing around outside in the winter. We're all cozy inside. It's still 65 inside your house in the winter. I'm a winter person. I am too. You can have summer. Yeah. No, Geisha, good. It is the fit. Oh, anyway, so this show started. This is my whole point. The show started when we were. Michael started sharing these cartoons on Facebook, and then making little music videos with his cartoons to teach an Ojibwe word of the day. And that was the first book. Was Dog and My Gun. And then what else did you make? I did BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Yep, that teaches like BOOZHOO and GOFUNDME and stuff. And then you had a couple of coloring books, and then those comic books. Yep. And then finally the big old collection of these OJIBERISH cartoons was in a book called OJIBERISH. Should I show the commercial for that? Oh, you could. All right. Here's a little commercial by Mukwa. Bear. Mukwa. BOOZHOO. Mukwa Nindigen cause. Bear is my name. And if you enjoy the cartoons by Michael Lyons that we show on the show here, well, just click the link below and order yourself a copy of OJIBERISH, an illustrated introduction to Ojibwe mowing. These are cartoons that teach you Ojibwe language, and there's also the Little Cutie, A Teddy Bear's Vision Quest story is also part of the book. Little Cutie, Teddy Bear's Vision Quest, and cartoons by Michael Lyons on OJIBERISH. Now how do I, there you go, OJIBERISH. Click the link below. Alright, anything else, boss? No, that was real good. Okay. Alright, I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Min. Minawa. Hoa. Hello, man. Mukwa. Mukwa's a tough dude.
Yeah, he is.
He's asleep back there right now with the res dogs.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so then there's that book. But so then we were sharing, or Michael was sharing these comic strips, and people kept writing, and I was like, all right, that's a cute comic strip on the word for blueberry pie, but how do you say it? And then so then this show was born, because some people are gonna be like, okay, great, that's the word for Friday. No guy I gad. I was like, this is why the language is dying, man. You gotta tell us how to say it. Nano Gija good. Nano. 2 A's is like how you say father. Nano. O's are always a long O, like in Ojibwe. It's not Ojibwe, you guys. Quit saying that. Ojibwe. Gija good. 2 I's is an E sound. Gija good. A is an Gija good. Nano Gija good. Oh, it's the 5th day. Friday. But then we made it, I think we finally made it to the big time. We did that song. The very week, remember when the Queen movie came out?
Yeah.
We did a song, which I didn't pull up. One of these days I will. Where we sang, Beijing Nijne Sway Ni Win, Nanin Nen Gold Was Way. And Natasha's all like, Ch. We ripped off We Will Rock You. And I think it like hit some sort of algorithms, and oh wow, we got more views on that video. We will teach you how to count to 10 in Ojibwe, Moen. But so the show is really just kind of about, and this kind of grew out of comic strips, and then the need to just pronounce the words for the kids. And then a bunch of, the BOOZHOO crew just keeps showing up. It's like, hey, man, what's going on? Party! It's like, hey, guys. But today, we're going to get serious. Come on, man. What do you think this is? Sesame Street? No. We got a whole agenda here. Hey, Ashley King. Oh, sweetheart. Ashley King just gave us $5.
Big watch, Ashley King. We appreciate it.
All right, Ashley King with a 5 spot. Oh, but we're going to talk about, yesterday we were talking about these 7 grandfather teachings, getting just deep. Talking about, humility, how to get humiliated, and how good it is to be humiliated, because then you get humble. And the wisdom comes when you get humble. But you can't get humble until you're humiliated. So, thank the Creator for all your all the times you fail. There was that cool Michael Jordan commercial where he's like, 400 times I failed to make the winning shot. 35 times, I tried out for this thing and failed. I kept on failing, blah, blah, blah. He had this whole list of ways that he failed. Because I failed. I'm a winner because I fail. And I was kind of one of these like, hey, man, get up. Let's go out there and screw this up. If you want to win, you got to be willing to fail. But... So one of the other 7 grandfather teachings is Aqua de Ewen. It's your courage, your bravery. Remember the story of not Little Red Riding Hood. What's her name?
Dorothy.
Yeah, Dorothy and those 3 weirdos, and they go to the Emerald City to ask some charlatan to give them body parts. I think that's the story. Wizard of Oz, I think they called it. Well, in the middle of this story, there was a lion, and he was a cowardly lion, He was gotaji. He had fear. And like I went up to him and said, "Hey, cowardly lion, how come you have no aqua de ewen? How come you got no courage?" He goes, "Well, I'm scared all the time. I need aqua de ewen." And I said, "Why don't you come with us? We're gonna go to the Wizard of Oz, and he's gonna give me a brain. He's gonna give him a heart. And what do you need?" And the lion goes, "I need some balls. I got no courage." And they're like, "That's kind of a gross way to put it, but yeah, okay. Come with us. We're gonna go to the Wizard of Oz to give you some balls. You can get some courage." It's like, okay. And this is a story of how. And then he gets there, and then the Wizard of Oz is like, "Man, I'm just a dude behind this curtain. You guys are morons, man. What do you believe in? Every cult? No, it's just a projection and some smoke bombs. I'm gonna go fly away on this balloon." I'm like, "Oh man, I still don't have my balls." Is that the story? That's pretty much the story. Watch the movie. It's just like that. Anyway, aqua de ewen, courage, or putaji, to have fear. It's one thing to say, "Oh yeah, it's a value." It's so easy for you to say, Especially men, we're not allowed to ever express fear. Your buddies will shame you. It's like, "Hey man." And I think I said it on this show once too. It's like, women, you can cry. That's okay. There's no shame in a woman crying. But men, you can cry by yourselves. You can cry one tear when you see litter. But if you start crying because you're afraid of something, that's hard to watch. You cannot cry. It's okay to be afraid. We're walking through a scary haunted house. I'm gonna have fear. Gotaji. But if you start crying, and you're a man, what just fell? Hikes. Speaking of spirits, this place is haunted. Yeah, you can't cry when you're scared. If you're a man. But that poor, that lion, he was a cowardly lion. He was gotaji. He had fear. So what do you do? What do you do when you have fear? I mean, that's a tree. You can push down your emotions. Okay, great. That doesn't exactly take away my fear. Well, a wise man said to me once, he goes, you can only have one of these two things at a time. You can either have fear and worry, or you can have gratitude. It's hard to have them both at the same time. If you want to worry about something, you got to kind of put away your gratitude. You sort of forget about all the things you're grateful for. And you just carry around this worry and this fear. Because, you can have one or the other. And some of us, we bounce back and forth like a ping pong tournament. Yeah. You go, "Oh, I'm so grateful. Oh, I'm so worried. Oh, I'm so grateful I got a place to live and we always have enough money for everything we need. Oh no, what if I lose my job? Oh, we're so lucky that we live here and our rent's so reasonable. Oh no, what if, something happens?" And then you go crazy, bouncing back and forth between gratitude and fear. So, the best thing you can do is to distract yourself. Try to stay in gratitude. Miigwetchi wandam. Miigwetchi wandam. Is gratitude one of the 7 Anishinaabe values? No, it's actually not. But I think wisdom, Nabwakawin, will teach you that, look, just be grateful. We all know, like if you ever were almost in a car accident, or even if you were in a car accident, but it could have been way worse. You crawl out and you go, "Is everyone okay? Wow, we just missed driving off that cliff." Or, "Oh, I could have hit that tree. Hikes, that was close. But everyone's okay." And for a second, you don't even care about all the other bad stuff. You're just so grateful it wasn't worse. Oh man, if we'd driven, we could have died. You know. Hey, by the way, you're going to be late for your appointment. It's like, yeah, who cares? I'm not afraid of being late. I have too much gratitude. So anybody who's like almost died, you know, they get this you know, miigwetchiwendam, this gratitude. And so that's why I think akode ewen is courage. It isn't, sometimes it's sucking up your fear and doing the thing. But basically I kind of think gratitude and courage are so close. Like people who to not have fear, I don't know. Some people, do you think fear is courage still having fear and doing the thing? That sounds like something they would say on like a commercial for the Marines. Yeah. But is courage just overcoming fear? And you go, oh no, I'm courageous. I don't have fear. You know, I ain't afraid of nothing, man. I don't know. Missy B says, why is Makwa used to represent courage? Yeah, that's a good question, Missy B. Thank you. Makwa, in the Anishinaabe way, he represents in the seven Anishinaabe values courage. And I don't know. I think bears are just kind of, you know, really. I don't want to use this colorful language, but bad ASS. They're the protectors. A lot of these guys are the warrior clan. They're the ones who went off to war. They didn't get drafted. They just signed right up. Like, yep, where's my gun? Oh no, you're an Indian. You don't want to fight for the evil white government. Like, what are you talking about? Give me my gun. I'm going to parachute in the jungle, go kill me some people. Because I'm Makwa Dodam, Bear Clan. You know, they're the cops. You know, they're the ones who drive towards trouble. You know, there's a big car wreck and shoot them up down this road. Okay, I'm going to go towards it. I'm a cop. You know, so maybe that's why. I don't know. They're fearless. They can sleep all winter long. They eat the garbage because they're garbage eaters. They're not afraid of those. Oh, it's an expired. Look at this. Oh no, this meat expired last week. We better not eat it. And Bear's like, oh, I'll eat it. I don't care. Yeah, the grocery store threw it out in this dumpster. What do I care? I'm a bear. I'll eat whatever's in here. Oh, you call it garbage. I call it dinner. Because they're fearless. Sunny day. Missy B. Or Ashley King says, humility is the wolf. Yeah. I like to think of the wolf, Maingan. You know, he represents, you know, was he humiliated? You know, he's cousins with Anamosh. He's cousins with the dog. And the dogs, I mean, yeah, we like to pretend that, oh yeah, the wolves are the cool cousins. They stay true to their culture and their traditional ways. You know, in a canine kingdom, the wolves are like the full-blooded Indians who didn't go to boarding school. And the dogs are now like the mixed bloods and the ones who, you know, learned the English language, lived among the white people, you know, learned their games, and are actually pretty better equipped at getting along in a civilized world. Dogs, you know. They get new names and all this. So, you know, the wolf, he's humiliated. Because he can't live up to the standards of the civilized, you know. He couldn't be colonized. They couldn't colonize the wolf's mind. They called him wild. They made up all these stories. Oh, there's a big bad wolf. He blows down pigs' houses for some reason. He's a killer and a transgendered. He'll kill your grandma and put on her clothing and lie to you. You know, all these terrible stories about Maingan. He's been humiliated. So he represents humility. No. Honesty. Did somebody have a question about Bigfoot? I thought I saw. Let me go up a little bit here. Ashley King says, my 3.5-year-old wanted to know why Sabe wasn't in your book. Oh, I'm so sorry. We got to draw some more Sabe cartoons. He loves anything Bigfoot related. Yeah, Bigfoot's cool, huh? You know he's real. Are you sure? Of course. There's been way too many sightings. I don't know what he is. A lot of Indian people be like, oh yeah, he's a spirit. He's a shapeshifter. You know, there's a whole tribe of Bigfoot. You think it's one guy? No. There's Bigfoot all over the woods, in every country, in every kind of up in Alaska. He's all white. You know, he changes color like a rabbit. But he's a big old hairy Chewbacca, and he represents honesty in the Anishinaabe teachings. Honesty, like it doesn't lie. Why honesty? But what's interesting is just that he represents anything. All the other things are represented by an animal. You know, and this Sabe is just like in the list of animals with the Anishinaabe. Oh, you got your eagle and your turtle and the beaver and the Bigfoot and then the wolf and then the bear. You'd be like, excuse me, and the Bigfoot. You know, are there going to be dragons or any other mythological creature? And the Indians would be like, what are you talking about? What's a mythological creature? We don't make up mythological creatures. There's a Bigfoot. Sabe, we call him giant. You know, he's a wild man. He represents truth, honesty. Or honesty, I guess. Turtles represents truth. But, yeah, Sabe. You know, we don't call him a Bigfoot. That's an English thing. In Ojibwe, Bigfoot's Mungi Zade. Mungi Zade. A Bigfoot. When just having, you know, size 14 shoes. That's a Bigfoot. But we call him Sabe. Like Miss Sabe, a giant. Sabe. And I like to believe he was just a tribe and still lives out there and somehow, for some reason, has the unique ability to disappear. You know, does he shapeshift into a chickadee? Does he just disappear? Are we just catching glimpses of him in some sort of alternate reality? Who knows? Is he a spirit? An elder of mine once told me that even when you dream of Sabe, that's a very special thing. He goes, oh yeah, Sabe. He won't allow people to see him. Very rarely. Even in a dream. You know? He'll be in your dreams, but he's not going to let you see him. He's got this ability to... Maybe he's a chameleon. Maybe he can change and just blend into the background. And you'd be looking right at him. But he's, you know, he looks invisible to you because he's a chameleon. Say what? Maybe he can turn into trees. You know? There are some stories out there where he like climbs up trees. People saw him like a monkey, way up high in a big old like jack pine tree. Like, can he jump? Is he like a bear? Maybe bears can shapeshift into people. Maybe Sabe is a shapeshifter bear. I don't know. They seem to have bear hair. They seem to live in the same places where bears are. I don't know, sweetie. I don't know. You know, one thing I know. If I saw a Bigfoot in here, I'd never come back here again. What are you talking about? I'd be too afraid. You'd be afraid of Bigfoot if he came in here? Not really. I'm trying to find a way to segue into the song, Never Coming Back Here Again. Michael, what's the song about? I think it's about breaking up with a girl and deciding you're never going to come back here again. It takes a lot of courage to dump somebody. Awkward day, it win. This is a song that Michael wrote. One of many songs, if you don't mind me saying, about breaking up with some girl. I hope I never have to break up with you and then write a song. Me too. And you want to come up after the song and say BOOZHOO to the people? Yeah, it'll be fun. All right. Here's a song we recorded that Michael wrote, and it's called Never Coming Back Here Again.
Never coming back here again. This is it now, this is the end. Tomorrow I'll say we can still be friends, but I'm never coming back here again. I was caught for 3 long years, lost in the thoughts of a young man's fears. I cannot swim in a sea of tears. I found you out and then I disappeared. Now I'm never coming back here again. I'm never coming back here again. This is it now, this is the end. I'm never coming back here again. And so it comes down to this. One sad parting farewell kiss. Goodbyes in this morning's mist. What's mine is yours, but what's yours is his. So I'm never coming back here again. I'm never coming back here again. This is it now, this is the end. I'm never coming back here again. Oh, oh, oh. Never coming back here again. This is it now, this is the end. Tomorrow I'll say we can still be friends, but I'm never coming back here again. I'm never coming back here again. I'm never coming back here again. I'm never coming back here again.
Ah. See, I missed the snow outside and all that. Yeah. Hey, everybody! How you doing? I'm never coming back here again. Poor Michael. Will you ever find true love? I say maybe, but there must be a solution to the one thing. The one thing. We can't live without. Well, we're hearts on parade, and you're quoting ABC. Yeah. ABC. It's a band from the 80s. Ashley King, BOOZHOO Ashley, she says, in one of my books it says, Gitchy Sabe is the four-legged one who walks on two legs. Sabe reminds us to be ourselves and not to be someone we are not. Yeah, huh? An honest person is said to walk tall like Sabe. There you go. When you're an honest person, you walk tall, proud. You know, you have be yourself. And then disappear. And leave no trace. Did we ever pull up that Bigfoot video? No, I've been meaning to. When I was a little girl, there was a Bigfoot video where, I think it was called like the Patterson tape or something. And it would show Bigfoot. It was like the first time they caught something on video. And it was all shaky and stuff. And there's somebody, well, it looked like a tall, what you think of Bigfoot, only a lady Bigfoot. Because it had bosoms. And she was like strolling through the woods. And it totally divided everybody. To some people, it's like, what? That's so fake. That's obviously a person in a monkey outfit. And the other people are like, what, are you out of your mind? That's so real. There's proof. And then you go down the rabbit hole and you go, okay, wait. Why would somebody fake this? It's like, oh, funny joke, you know, you make a video, you become famous for it. Or, why would somebody want people to think it was fake? Was it faked just to set up the rest of us to think? I don't know. Does the conspiracy go down further? It's like, yeah, it was faked, but Bigfoot is real. So they put out a fake video to give evidence that it's not real. And then also to get us to divide, you know. It could be both. Like, yep, that's really Bigfoot. But then, you know, they fake something else to get us to fight with each other. And they'll never tell the truth. You know, if there really is total evidence, there's never going to be, okay, everybody, here's all the files from the White House. You know, this is the truth of Roswell that day. Here, you know, this is the evidence we have about who killed Kennedy. You know, here's the actual footage of the 9/11 buildings blowing up and the controlled demolition that obviously was. Here's the green screen technology when we faked this stuff. There's evidence of the faking of the moon landing. It's never going to just come clean. They're never going to go, yeah, you caught us. Sorry, we made up that, you know, satellites. You know, dinosaurs. You know. We're Hollywood. What'd you expect? You know, they're never going to come clean. So you just you got to explore this stuff on your own. Hook up with your friends. Go, what do you think? This is what they told us. Can they be trusted? You know. Once a person lies, why would you listen to anything after that? If you believe, like NASA lied about anything. Okay, the first time they said they went to the moon, they lied. I'll give you that. But since then, they've gone back to the moon. They really did it the second and third and fourth, fifth and sixth time. It's like, no, why would you think that, you know, you can't believe a thing they say? So you either got to believe all of it or none of it. Yeah. Okay, la la la, aqua day. Hey, sweetie? Yeah? You've got a phone call. I've got a phone call? Yeah, it's an international call. Oh, you're kidding. On line 2? Yep, line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. Hello, love. It's me, the Queen of England, it is. Well, hi, Queen. How are you? Oh, I'm a right mess, I am. I'm a right mess. What's wrong? Oh, the kick I means all. I had too much tea this morning. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. I got to go to the bathroom right now. You take it easy. Why don't you go potty and you can call us back later? Oh, no, I want to watch your show. I love your show so much. I do. Oh, that's great. You know, I wasn't prepared for how close our voices were going to be today, so I think I'm going to have to let you go. All right, sweetie, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Okay, well, I want you to have a good day. All right, I'll giggle on my man, Minawa. Yep, giggle on my man, Minawa. The Queen had to go potty, so I thought I should let her go. Yeah, you know, at her age, you don't want her to try to hold it very long. Yeah. I mean, you know, in our way, we have to be respectful of our elders. So if your grandma, you know, she got to go potty, you should bring her there right away. You know. Sometimes they don't want to go. They think, oh, I got my Depends on. I can just go in my diaper. Nah, let's just go to the bathroom. We don't expect you to hold it all night, but that's pretty lazy if you just wear diapers just because you're too lazy to get up. No. People are buying these Depends. Oh, look at me. I can watch the whole season of Game of Thrones and not be disrupted. I'm just going to sit here, drink my beer, and pee in a grown-up diaper. Just sit in my own filth. Oh, look at me. I don't even have to get up. That's not what they're for, you guys. Ugh, it's so gross. Yeah, it really is. Did you hear about that one NASA lady? Speaking of NASA, she was in a love triangle or whatever, and she wanted to drive from like Colorado to Florida or something. She was stalking a guy, and when they arrested her, whatever, she was wearing Depends, because she was doing this long drive across the country, and she didn't want to have to get out and pee. So she was just peeing in her diaper. And I'm like, that's, listen, sister, if you can handle a little dating advice. If you want to stalk some dude, that's fine. Go, you know, knock yourself out. You can even drive across country and, you know, show him how much you love him. Maybe he'll leave his wife or whatever's going on there. But, if you show up wearing a soiled diaper, you're probably not going to get the guy. You know, men do have standards, and smelling like urine and wearing an adult diaper, you know, he's not going to care. Oh, I'm a NASA astronaut. Yeah. You're wearing a diaper that you peed in. I think I'm going to stay with my wife. No, thank you. I don't want to cheat on my wife anymore. I never should have hooked up with you. You're clearly crazy. But that was a true story. It was a NASA astronaut. Some lady who was wearing a diaper. That's not what diapers are for, you guys. Lazy. I would sooner just sit on a toilet in the living room waiting than to wear a diaper and just pee in a diaper. Yeah. Do you really think that's a problem that America's facing? I'm pretty sure Joe Biden wears a diaper. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? You ever see him try to run? He's clearly wearing a diaper. Yeah. I don't know. So, what are we talking about today anyway? I think we were talking about Almost Heaven, Awkward Day When. Do you have any courage? Or are you dodgy? Have fear. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. And a random bullet from the library window. Was that JFK who did the have nothing to fear speech? I think so. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. And one lone gunman from the Book suppository. What is a book suppository? Well, it's kind of like a library, but that you only return books to. You deposit, supposit, or whatever. It's the book depository. There's so many holes in that JFK story. I'm too young to really remember, but that's the defining thing of those baby boomers. They're like, oh, where were you when John F. Kennedy was shot? Well, I was, watching the moon landing. And they interrupted. They're like, hey, guess what? That was before the moon landing. That same thing. Where were you when Buddy Holly died? Oh, that was the day the music died. I'll never forget where I was when Buddy Holly flew that plane right into the ground. Was Buddy Holly flying? Yeah, I think so. Buddy Holly has blood on his hands. He got all drunk and he was flying around. I think he was in a one of those like dog fights like from World War I. Yeah. With John Denver. You're kidding me. Yeah, that's what I read. It's true, kids. Read your history books. John Denver shot down. Because John Denver liked to fly too. He shot down Buddy Holly's plane with machine guns. And that's what killed him. And a Big Bopper. And Richie Valens. The first and last Mexican singer in America. La 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 bum bum ba. La 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 bum ba. Or whatever. I don't know. I never went to college. I could be wrong. Aqua day. What? I think we spelled that wrong. Awa day. Awin. Sorry, guys. That's not the word for Aqua day. Awin. There's supposed to be a K in there. Like Aquafina. Aqua de Ewens. Courage. And, I don't know. Is courage having no fear? Or is it having fear and boldly going anyway? Is that such a good thing to deny your fear and do the thing you're afraid of? Sometimes I think you're supposed to. Oh, I'm so scared to go on this job interview. I'm going to go in there and do my best job. Or is that just ignoring your natural instincts? Is fear, reasonable? Are we not supposed to have fear? It seems reasonable. The Cowardly Lion, he had a lot to be afraid of. He was living in the woods where witches lived, trees that could talk and throw their own fruit at you, flying monkeys with bat wings. Witches could just throw balls of fire at you. If you didn't have fear living the Cowardly Lion's life, you'd be an idiot. It wouldn't be courage to deny the threats that posed, Cowardly Lion's life. I just think it's really unfair how they called him the Cowardly Lion. Yeah, that's true. Why don't you guys back off? He's not the Cowardly Lion. He's doing the best he can. He's a lion, for crying. You should be afraid of him. Now I'm crabby. Yeah, me too. How long has that been? We're coming up on an hour. Well, how you guys doing? I could do with courage and fear. Should I teleport outside? It's up to you. Yeah. I haven't prayed or anything, but do we have any other callers? There's no callers. Okay. You know what? It's so hot in here. I gotta get off the camera. These lights are burning me up. Hey, everybody! I think we're gonna call it a show. Unless you have anything. No, that's pretty good. You guys, I would like to say from the bottom of my heart, Miigwech bisandawieg. Thank you for listening. And, thank you for watching. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. The podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. Over here, the ruggedly handsome the star of the show, NANABOOZHOO. Hey everybody, miigwech kanawabieg. Thank you for watching. Down here, the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And, I will see you again. Gigawabba men. Minnawa. Oh, wow. Sweetie, will you teleport me away, baby, baby, baby? One to teleport.